Hi, everybody. I'm Forbes Riley, and welcome to Forbes Living, where we make the world your stage. When you want to spice up a dish, you need to add some garlic. So when you need garlic for a sauce or a dressing or recipe, you probably have turned to, the traditional garlic press. Well, I have to tell you, these are hard to squeeze, hard to clean, a lot of garlic gets left behind, and so does some of the flavor. Well, my next guests are here to show us a very unique solution. It's called the garlic grater. And joining me is President of Fofero, the company that sells the garlic grater here in the US, Edward Jacobucci, and all the way from Spain, the man who created this functional work of art. Please welcome Manuel Ruiz Pino. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Muy bien.
I do speak Spanish just a little bit. Nice to see you.
you.
I have to tell you, I've spent time in Spain, and this just reminds me, how long has your family been doing this?
We made the garlic grater for a long time. We made in La Rambla. It's a small town from Spain, in Andalusia. And we are three brothers in the factory. We made by hand the garlic grater, and our wife hand painting the garlic grater.
I have to say, they're beautiful, and each one then is very unique, yes, Edward?
Absolutely.
So how did you come to this company?
I was on a culinary tour in the south of Spain, and I found Manuel and his family. There were potters there, and I was just intrigued by the product, its simplicity and how functional it was, and how many things it could really encompass in the kitchen,
Well,
being
I'm
a culinary buff.
Come on, let's get started. How does this work?
I'll tell you, if garlic is the only thing you ever use this on, you're going to fall in love with it. The texture always comes out perfect. And it doesn't matter what direction you go, you always end up with the same thing, and that's perfectly minced garlic. And the thing is, you don't push hard. If you push hard, it's hard to do. You rub lightly, let the dish do the work. So you're not going to cut yourself on there.
Great.
So Manuel, put some olive oil in there.
Yes.
There's a couple of options. Add a little oil to this. This is delicious.
Oh,
and then if you
yeah?
really want to kick this up a little bit, the herb grinders, they also make by hand. This crushes your spices, brings out the natural oils, makes them very fragrant, more flavorful. Now you have a delicious dipping tray if you want to get fancy. It locks into the board so it doesn't fall off. Now you could serve that around the table, use it as a dipping tray. It's out of this world.
Well, it smells overwhelming right here.
Now if you want to get it from the dish and add it to one of your recipes, just grab me that board right there. Take this little brush, push this together, turn that into a ball, you just let it roll out. And if you hate cleaning a garlic press, you're going to love this. Just give it a rinse or put it in your dishwasher, you're done. That's
Wow.
it. No digging and scraping.
Okay.
Tougher things, probably the worst thing you'll encounter in the kitchen. Ginger, because of the fibers, you chop it, you get little chunks of it. What you're missing out on is the juice, the pulp, and this is where the flavor.
And this, for health-wise, is so good for you to
Well, the
with
flavor
ginger.
and all the health benefits are right here. You see that juice?
Right.
Now the bitter part, the tough part that you don't want, that's left behind. That will knock your socks off. And if you're going to give these as gifts, by the way, they could flip it over. There's a how-to video online, has recipes, cooking ideas, shows everything. Now look at the juice that comes out of that ginger. That's where your flavor is.
Okay.
And more impressive, the texture of that garlic is
Oh,
perfect.
I'm loving this.
Now you want to try something delicious. You mix these two together, fire up your grill. You slap that on a pork chop, put that on your grill, you think you'd die to win to heaven.
Now, explain to me, you also have a really unique way to get the skin off garlic. I'm used to smashing it.
Oh, never smash it when you use the dish. The reason being you want it to be in one solid piece so it doesn't fall apart.
Well, how do you do that?
Well, they've sold these for years in catalogs, department stores. Roll it, breaks the skin off, and you're done.
Wow. There you go. A perfectly de-skinned piece of garlic. Okay, now, but you can also grate other things. I have an orange here, and I have a big bowl.
Well, for zesting.
Yes.
And here's a very simple recipe. I end up using the bowl more than I do the smaller dish.
It has the same teeth in it,
Same
we should
texture.
say. Okay.
It's going to be your mixing bowl, serving dish, all in one. Mince your garlic, zest a little orange, pour a little olive oil in there. And then I'll add a bit of crushed pepper to this. And just store-bought olives, drain them, rinse them. I put them in here, toss, coat, put that in the refrigerator overnight to marinate, and then we put it in our little dish, and everybody grabs a toothpick and digs in.
This is an absolute work of art. I mean, you can leave all of this out and displayed. Now, there's one more thing, Manuel. I love this too. This is a place to not only store garlic, but...
Yes, it's a garlic keeper. We made garlic grater also in the top.
And I should say something, if you're like me, I love roasted garlic. You take this whole thing full of garlic and you stick it in the oven, and when it comes out, everybody's happy.
Most delicious caramelized garlic.
I love that. So you can also make pasta in these dishes and salads. These are absolutely spectacular, yes?
Yes.
You guys did a really good job. I have to say, I have to applaud both of you. You brought style and flavor. My kitchen never smelled so good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
So
you.
for the most effective graters that are also served as these beautiful works of art, you want to leave out on your kitchen countertop, all you need to do is visit buythegarlicgrater.com.